Good morning and welcome to Thursday, April 9th, 2020. And as you can see, I'm back out in the trailer again today. Beautiful springtime weather. Got the back door and the side door cracked open. Got the wind blowing through. Nice little breeze. So just enjoying this beautiful weather and this time that we have at home to get caught up on things, which is a great prelude to what we're going to get into here in our devotion. So today's devotion is titled Good Things to Do, Bad Things to Avoid. And we'll be reading out of the book of Titus, chapter 3, verses 8 and 9. And they read, "This is a faithful saying, and these things I will that thou affirm constantly, that they which have believed in God might be careful to maintain good works. These things are good and profitable unto men. But avoid foolish questions, and genealogies, and contentions, and strivings about the law, for they are unprofitable and vain." Most people want to do something meaningful with their lives. They want to get an education, then spend their time, energy, and resources making an impact. I've never met a person who specifically desired to waste their lives on fruitless endeavors, never benefiting anyone. It is very surprising, however, the number of people who devote their time, energy, and resources to unfruitful practices and habits. With a limited amount of time to make a difference, the children of God should endeavor to keep themselves busy with profitable and meaningful activities. Paul said that Titus needed to constantly remind followers of Jesus to do good works and avoid wasting time on fruitless ventures, useless arguments, and meaningless research. Christians need to be constantly reminded to live out the gospel because our nature is to get caught up in mindless pursuits. Today, one of the largest problems among Christians that prevents us from doing good works is entertainment. We spend a significant amount of time mindlessly entertaining ourselves with music, shows, sports, or hobbies, while the world around us starves for spiritual meaning. We need this reminder from Paul to be careful to maintain good works. That means we must be diligent to avoid distractions and unprofitable conversations, choosing rather to meticulously focus our energies into work that will stand the test of time, truly benefit others, and bring glory to God. And our final thought is, time is too precious to waste. So, what I was alluding to earlier, referring to, with this whole virus and what's going on in the world, a lot of us have to stay home. Now, how many of us go to bed at night and we think of all the things we've done during the day, and we just say, God, if you just could have given me 2 more hours in the day, I could have accomplished all these things. God, if you could have just given me more time to do the things I need to get done, my life would be perfect. Well, guess what, folks? God has given us that opportunity. We've been given so much extra time to be at home. For those of us who are mandated to stay home, just like the devotion says, take advantage of that time that's given to you. We have no more excuses. We've been given the opportunity to stay home and get caught up on things or do the right thing for people. So many times, here's an interesting way of looking at it too. Everyone talks about, and I'm going to speak on finances. I know it's a strange shift in topic, but finances. When it comes to financial responsibilities, one of the most important things we do with our money is we budget our money. We say, okay, we've got so much money this month to work with. We're going to create a budget and we're going to line item each thing that we spend our money on. And then at the bottom of the budget, there's a total. Now, if we've overspent on our budget, we need to go and cut things out, rearrange, shift things around, put our higher priorities at the top of the budget, our lower priorities at the bottom of the budget. And that's how you properly maintain a financial budget. Well, the same thing goes with time. If you could manage your time better, just imagine all the things you could accomplish. So create a time budget. Create a list of all the things that you want to or need to get done during the day, during the week, or during the month. Prioritize them, the most important things at the top, the less important things at the bottom. And then you can just, like with money, create a budget. Weed things out that you don't have time for, and make sure you set time aside for the most important things in your life. Well, isn't it great when you're at work and your boss gives you a bonus, or you get a Christmas bonus, or whatever, and you get this extra money to do with what you want with, that's an awesome opportunity to go get things or buy things or get caught up on your finances. Well, guess what? We've been given a time bonus. Think about that. All the things that you've been not able to get into your timeline budget, you've been now given this extra time. So how are you going to manage that? Are you just gonna squander it away and blow it? Or are you gonna waste it away on fruitless endeavors? Or are you gonna put it to good use? Are you gonna do something with your time that when you lay your head down on the pillow at the end of the night, you can honestly say to God, God, thank you for this extra time you've given me, and this is what I've done with it. Do you want God to look down at you and say, good job, pat you on the back and say, well managed. You've done very well with what I've given you. Or do you want to have that embarrassing feeling of like, oh, I just blew it. I just wasted an entire day or an entire week. Or what about a whole month? If some of us are, some of you all may be having a whole month off or working from home or whatever your situation may be. How are you taking advantage of that bonus that you're given? Another thing to think about, and I'll wrap this up here in a second, but this devotion talked about hobbies, how a lot of us spend our time, well, and our money too, on what they call fruitless hobbies. Hobbies that don't benefit the kingdom, don't serve God in any way, shape, or form. They are, in the big picture, worthless. They keep us content for a short time here on earth, but they mean nothing in the long term. So what I personally have decided to do is I take my hobbies, which I think most of you know about if you follow my channel, but I apply them in a way that I'm able to do God's work through my hobbies. For example, my baseball card collection. Because of my card collecting, I'm able to further advance spreading the gospel out because I've made a great list of friends and acquaintances through YouTube that get to know me via my baseball card videos or my RC airplane videos or whatever videos I may post. Those videos put people in touch with me and me in touch with them. And guess what? They get exposed to the gospel, just like you're hearing the gospel right now. So what I've done and decided to do is take those hobbies and those passions that the Lord's given me, but use it for His good and His benefit. Sure, I enjoy it. Personally, I enjoy the baseball cards. I enjoy flying my model airplanes. But I've found a way through YouTube to use those hobbies as a way of getting the gospel out to the world. And so I hope and I pray that God will bless me with that, just a pat on the back, say, good job. I appreciate that you used your passions to benefit society, not just selfishly benefit myself, but use it in a way that I can spread the message. So, again, with this extra time that some of us are being given, how are you spending it? Are you just squandering it away? Are you just sitting on the couch watching mindless television all day? Are you sleeping in? What are you doing with that time? That's my question to you. What are you doing with the time that's given to you? Because once it's gone, you cannot get it back. So something to think about. I hope and pray that every one of you take to heart these devotions, and I really appreciate all my faithful followers and listeners. A few of you all have reached out to me via email and have expressed your feelings about these devotions, and I truly, truly appreciate it, guys. A little motivation goes a long way. It really does. So thank you to all of you guys that have reached out to me, and I truly appreciate it. If I haven't replied to any or all of you yet, I apologize. I will get back to you. But just keep in mind, I'm doing my best to make use of the time that God's given me, and make use of the passions and interests that I have via YouTube to spread His message. So I hope that you all find your niche in life. You find your passions, your interest, what God has placed in your heart for earthly desires, and find a way to convert that into kingdom work and to spread the gospel. It's a fun and exciting adventure, and I hope and pray that you all can find your way into that realm. So thanks again for watching, and catch you all tomorrow. And maybe I'll be in my trailer again. I know it's a little echoey, and I apologize for that, But there's nothing beats this cool breeze that's blowing through here. In the summertime, probably I'll be back indoors with AC and all, but for now I'm just enjoying it while I can. So thanks again, take care, and God bless. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.